Oh, here we are. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, panel.
Morning.
Woo! Another Sunday.
Yes.
I'm trying to think if we had a good morning last week or if we had one before. I can't remember.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
I feel like we canceled one, but
that was the week before.
Yeah,
I wasn't here last week, right?
No, you weren't here.
I remember.
Correct.
Because wait, it was the first, right? It was like
Mhm.
Lego.
I was at the Lego store.
Go buy Lego Day. Yeah. Chasing.
Go spend your paycheck day.
Oh man. So good morning, everybody. It is another Sunday, another wonderful Sunday, another wonderful good morning, Burke World.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody, for being with us. We really appreciate you out there. We appreciate you so much. We got a round of applause for everybody out there in the chat.
Yeah.
We love you. Love all of you.
Technically up an hour earlier.
Yes.
Thank you for being here an hour earlier.
They yanked our hour away, Hive.
Yeah, but I didn't yank it away. I mean,
you and the government have taken our hour away.
And what in Pennsatucky? What's his name? What's the
his name?
The groundhog.
Oh, the groundhog.
Oh,
well, over here in Georgia, we have Beauregard. We have a different groundhog in Georgia. His name is Beauregard.
Bogart.
Beauregard, yeah.
What was it? Whatever. The other week or whatever, when they did the groundhog thing, and whatever, saw a shadow. So it was like whatever more weeks of winter, and I was like, damn that groundhog, man. And of course, Mrs. Hive, she's like, what do you mean?
Here for it.
Yeah, but she's like, you don't even believe in that stuff. So like, what do you care? I was like, oh yeah.
What do you mean you don't believe in that stuff?
Like superstitious stuff, I'm a very, I need, empirical scientific evidence for stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just that kind of person.
It's called the almanac.
So you're telling me right now that every single time, like that, like somehow scientifically, biology, like that the groundhog can see the future, and not only that, it has the ability to see the future and then to communicate it with us.
Yes. That's our tradition. Yes.
And
leprechauns find pots of gold. What's wrong with you, Hive?
Look, I just saw the leprechaun the other day in the hood. Okay.
Huh?
Bunny leaves eggs. What's wrong with you?
Come on now. Get with the program.
Really
Drink the juice.
Thank you.
Drink some of my coffee.
Drink the dunks.
Yeah. Drink the dunks.
Speaking of ducks, wait, did you say ducks?
I said dunks.
Oh man, why can't I hear today? I thought they said drink the ducks. I was like, huh?
That too, if you want, some duck soup.
Well, I guess since we're talking about ducks, because I brought it up, it's getting a little bit warmer now, so we're expecting the ducks to come back and hang out in the yard and get chased by the dog here eventually. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
I'm sorry,
Sammy.
Hey, Kitty Cat was saying good morning in a very sorrowful way, but I mean, it was still I feel like a good morning.
He won't stop.
Well, I guess that's the joy that we all get, huh? Non-stop. A round of applause, as is tradition, for all the lurkers out there.
Yes.
I appreciate you. I really do, because I am also a lurker. I appreciate the views. And you know what else? How about a round of applause for women?
Woohoo!
It is International Women's Day.
Who runs the girl?
And I don't know if there's another day that's called Women's Day, or if we just kind of just call it Women's Day, but it's technically International Women's Day. It's for women all over the world. In case you don't know what international means, I'm just saying. It's.
Is there a United States Women's Day, like just for the United States?
Probably because over here in America, we think
for everything.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Mother's Day. Yeah.
Is it really a day?
Yeah, there is a Mother's Day. Yes.
Yeah.
Is it really a day for mothers to relax, though?
Oh no, not really.
Not if your kids are under 18, probably.
Well, it's the same thing for Father's Day. I mean, usually, I have to barbecue or I have to cook.
You have to.
Oh God, it's so good.
I
don't
to.
About Father's Day.
Y'all
I don't know. I feel like
y'all have Brick World. Chicago.
I feel like the moms out there get a lot more love than the dads when it comes to the Mother's Days and the Father's Day. Like what if Chris Rock, he said something like dads just get the big piece of chicken or something, you know what I mean? But moms get, you know, flowers and the carpet rolled out for them, and I don't know, whatever else.
Chad, chime in.
Jay had a good point. Not for AFAL dads. Y'all are too busy at Brickworld Chicago living your best lives.
Okay.
Every Father's Day weekend.
You know, so I know, right? And
Andrew, are you barbecuing there?
Right.
No, I'm not.
You know, that has been brought up.
Lights.
I'm gonna go to Portello's though, but
that's been brought up quite a bit though around Brickworld. You know, a lot of dads leave early to go be, you know, with the kids or be with family. But even a lot of the dads that have kids are like, let's see, Brickworld, hanging out with the fam.
If that was the true case, Brickworld would not be going on this long for that same weekend.
Yeah. I mean,
I get it.
Just saying.
Yeah, no, I get it. International Women's Day.
Yeah. How do we get off on that?
Women uplifting women. I love to see it. Now, that doesn't mean you're subjected to having to uplift every woman that you come across. Because I'm sure there's some out there you're like, I actually wouldn't mind kicking them in the back of the neck, but you know, I'm just kidding. I do not promote violence. I like to see women uplift other women. That's a beautiful thing. So since it's International Women's Day, you know, we're going to talk about some women in the community, just, you know, in general in the nerd community, but mostly, you know, in the Lego community. Now, I didn't just want to you know, do a cookie cutter copy and paste type of thing to celebrate women. So I actually picked out a few of them, and I thought we'd dive a little deeper into what they do, what they contribute, what they're like, you know, just a little bit of interesting things about them. Because there's a lot more women in the Lego space now, and you know, it's a good thing, obviously. But there's quite a few. And it's been growing every year. And I would say there's even been some things even catered, you know, towards females. You know, I think Friends is probably the most obvious one, even though, again, anybody could enjoy Friends sets. As a matter of fact, their sets are their sets are,
Isn't Friends marketed towards like girls, like younger girls?
And are girls not females?
And you said women, girls. I
know, but I did throw female out there just you know.
Is it because it's pink?
Yeah, Jay and I are like.
No, I think it's because more of the dolls. Maybe
they did. Pull
I did not play with dolls as a kid, so big shock to people.
Well, look, if we really want to get into a deep conversation about it, I don't understand even why they would have Friends anyways. I get it to pull in, you know, girls towards Lego, but
because it's Friends.
I know, but Lego has been promoting to girls for as long as I can remember. You know, I remember when Doc was a co-host, me and him brought up all kinds of like ads from the 80s and 90s that included, you know, girls left and right, you know. So it's not like Lego hasn't reached out to them or anything like that. And I've always thought, with the exception of IPs, Lego in general is a neutral. I don't know what the correct terminology would be, but like a neutral thing for boys and girls. They're building blocks. You know what I mean? Build what you want. Right. Like if you want to build a castle to put a princess in, then you do that. If you want to build a tank that Lego will disapprove of, then you build that, you know?
It's Belle's Castle.
It's whatever you want. You know what I mean? So anyways, but there's definitely been a lot of, you know, other things that I've been pulling in, you know, girls and I would say women. I mean, you know, like we could say Star Wars, you know, mostly is for just boys, but obviously a lot of men, you know, including myself, you know, buy a lot of Star Wars. So anyways, but yeah, I would say the biggest part of that, what I was trying to get to, is how much contribution women have brought to the Lego community. You know, as far as, you know, the AFAL and even like occasionally the TFAL community. with mocks, ideas, content creation, help, support, just in general conversation. When I really wanted to get a female as a co-host on the show, because obviously there's Brick Babe, there's Jay, we've had Amber Lye, it's not because they're a female. It's because they have different life experiences, different perspectives on things. You know what I mean? That I would never have. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't have them, or I just haven't had the experiences they've gone through. These things shape your perception. You know what I mean? And how you view things and your ideas, and just again your contribution to the world and what we're talking about as far as Lego community. And the best thing, and something I always preach about with equality is you can't just put women in one box. You know what I mean? Like, as far as even like the contribution to the community, there are so many different women out here, like different women, but also doing different things. And like when we get into the few that I was really going to talk about a little bit more, you'll see what I'm talking about, whether it's mock building or their own type of creations, or what they bring to the community, or are they really like joyful, you know what I mean, and try and uplift other women and do things, or are they just kind of quiet, maybe keeping themselves a little bit, it's just, there's a lot of different women in this community that bring a lot of different things, you know what I mean? So I think it's something obviously to be recognized all the time, just like with Black History Month. It's a good thing to put a spotlight on history, on things that revolve around either minorities or women and stuff like that. But obviously this is something you should just do every day, all just in general, all the time, you know what I mean? So anyways, but yes, for International Women's Day, we will highlight a few women in particular. And like I said, us on the panel or you in the chat, if you know somebody that's really awesome, you want to shout out. If there's something, worthy of saying that of a woman that's done something incredible in the community, or whatever, throw it out there. We love
mommy.
Like my mom.
Well, we'll give details a little bit later, but it's a generational thing as well, because with Brick Babe here, she has a daughter. It's obviously heavy in the community, co-host with her and stuff. That's Mo, Lights Camera Lego. But we'll also talk about the other page she's got later, because she is an amazing photographer. And I've always admired photography. I feel like sometimes I have an eye for it, but a good photographer, their photos are just artwork. You know what I mean? I saw a photograph, speaking of which, the other day. I swear I wouldn't have thought it was real if I didn't research it, but somebody took a photograph of two mice fighting, but it's like at just enough of a distance. It almost just looks like it was just drawn on there, because it's like almost like it's shadows, because there's light, but they're in the dark. It's an amazing photo, but yeah, it's just these two mice, man, like going at it. It's crazy. So yeah, pictures, they're amazing. Here, how about a round of applause for pictures, real quick? Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. So let's get into the bulletin board. Then we'll do our highs, hellos, how's, and good mornings, and get into the show. So for the bulletin board, like I said, it's International Women's Day. So go tell a woman that she kicks ass. Say happy Women's Day. Thanks,
Jay. You're amazing.
Yeah,
Lene, you're amazing. We love you.
I didn't say you'd have to tell every woman. Just go find one and tell her.
Preferably, just one of y'all kick ass.
A partner.
We can double team.
In the chat this morning, you're amazing. You lost an hour and you still came here.
Right.
And you still, yeah. You know what? A round of applause for Jay.
Yeah.
Jay got to get up earlier than all of us, anyways. But since we lost an hour, that sucked even more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Jay's always looking chipper.
Oh, yeah.
If I was in Jay's position, man, Dude, I'd be like, oh my
Look,
god,
y'all see me backstage.
Yeah, I'd already be.
At 9 o'clock, I was telling Javi, I'm sorry, I'm so late. It was like 9:30.
Like, I'm late to just about everything, man. I'll be late to my own funeral, so might as well. Yes. So, yeah, go tell a woman she kicks ass.
Happy Women's Day.
Yes.
Yes. To the replay gang, thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Always proving that your replay game is strong like bull. Please support our co-hosts. The links to all their whatnots and thingamajigs are in the description below. Go support them any way you can. They would greatly appreciate it. If, for whatever reason, you would choose to support me, well, you're kind of doing it right now. You're watching the show, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Engagement's always great. If you feel so inclined, you can smack that like button around a little bit. I don't know. You can become a member or throw out a super chat. We got different levels of things that we do for those things. And yeah, I don't know. Talk about us at dinner. Think about us before you go to bed. If you would like your sig fig to be in the intro or any other random videos that I make that have sig figs or minifigs in them, I am currently rearranging my city. I'm getting closer to getting it done. I don't know. It's time consuming. But anyways, if you would like to send your sig fig to be in any of these videos, send them to the P.O. box in the description below. And that is the bulletin board, everybody. Round of applause for the bulletin board.
Yep.
I guess just as a reminder real quick before we get into the chat, it is episode 295. That means there's 5 episodes left. But I want to reiterate a couple things. Good Morning Brick World. When I say it's done, I mean the show in this format on my channel. You know what I mean? Me being the captain of the ship, kind of thing. That's what will be done. But a newer form of Good Morning Brick World is going to be going over to Lego Longoria's channel. Once all this happens, we'll all be promoting it and throwing on Instagram so everybody knows where to go. But there is a possibility I could get very emotional on episode 300. So for all the trolls out there,
is that music playing?
If you want to clip me shedding a tear, you may get your chance on episode 300.
Gotta have that print screen, that camera ready. Oh man! Before you cut off your camera.
Zoom in on the tears. Let's see how salty those tears are. And I will express how salty those tears are on Friday at midnight. Anyways, I think it's time to get into the chat. Chat, we're gonna get into you. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. God, I miss Drew. He was so on point with the music, man.
Drew.
Drew, I love you for more than that, dude. I love you for more than that. I'm just playing, man. Oh, goodness.
Love that.
I know, right? All right, Order 66 out there. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing?
Happy birthday, Will.
Oh. Well, you're all about
happy birthday.
Celebrating before the celebrations, aren't you?
Right.
Well, today is their actual birthday, so the celebrations are deep.
I know.
But Andrew and Will are literally today.
I know. There's
birthday twins.
There's a lot of birthdays. If we forget your birthday, just let us know. It's hard to keep up with like a lot of people that we. Some of them we just know. Some people tell us. Other times we just kind of catch it in the wind.
I just have to stalk pages.
Like somebody would be posting like, "Hey, happy birthday to this person." I'll be like, "Oh snap!" Right. I'll be like sending it straight to birthday. But yeah, if we missed it, please let us know. It's something that we enjoy doing. We enjoy expressing, your birthday. Because honestly, look, even though it doesn't have to be just your birthday, but look, for me, I always say birthdays are the most important holidays. I mean, you got to start with the day you were born, or nothing else matters, right? Because you won't be here. So, anyways, but yeah, happy birthday, Will. Hope you have a good one. Miss Brick on Brick, what is going on? Good morning, Gina. Good to see you. Good to see you. My bricks and me. Good morning, Gina. How you doing? Daylight saving sucks. You're right. It sucks hard. It's still pitch black in California. Well, hopefully by now, after me running my mouth for 20 minutes, the light shined upon you. Pink Wheel's in the house. Good
Women's Day.
Happy Women's Day.
Women's Day.
Happy Women's Day to all the women in the chat. So we can just get all those right out of the way all at once.
I was kind of saying individually, but okay. Blanket.
I'm sorry, I'm so rude. Bricks by Dre. Good morning to you. Good morning. Agents of Mock, what is going on? Good morning.
Happy Women's Day to half of Agents of Mock.
Yes.
Half. Right, yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Yes, there is two halves to Agent Mock. Where are we at? Daylight savings. I know. It's losing an hour. I thought we were gonna get rid of it. You know,
it was passed. It was passed by Senate in 2022, but Congress and the House, they've been stalling it.
Look at Jay with the.
And I can't imagine why, because the only purpose of it was to help farmers. But I feel like technology has come a long way now, and I feel like the rest of America can move on from this. Just.
I like to fall back.
Man, I just feel like it's in like a weird relationship. You're back and forth, and one time I'm tired, then the next time I'm happy because I gain it. Like,
I like to fall back. I can't even.
That's what I'm saying. Bricks. What is going on, Brittany? It's good to see you. Good morning. Who else is out there? Oh, there's Brick Babe. Hey, Brick Babe, happy Women's Day.
Happy Women's Day, Brick Babe. You know her.
Laura, I'm in the house. What's going on? Says, hey, I'm not lurking. I just got here. Well, I appreciate you.
Thank you
for being here. Smokey. What's going on, Smokey? Smokey Smokes. Good to see you. Who else is out there? I think when you can go through labor, you can have flowers too, Hive. I mean, look.
Yeah.
You got me there.
You dealt with the other side of it.
I've heard that the only thing that even, I guess, remotely comes close to giving birth, as far as like what a guy can feel, is passing kidney stones.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I've seen like the toughest dude I've ever known in my life drop to his knees and practically cry because he was passing a kidney stone. So I don't know, but yeah, look, it's not even about just the pain. It's about the gratitude. I always tell everybody, even if they have a bad relationship with their mom, I'm like, well, you still should have enough respect to, say, hey, thanks for giving me life. So anyways, this is not good morning therapy. Let's see here. Who else is out there? I take my dad to golf. He gets spoiled. Well,
okay, see?
Golf. Yeah.
And
I mean, I'd go golf with you. I'm not that great. I can do the first one when they go 4. Is that a drive, right? I think it's a drive. I can do the drive, and then I can putt. Dude, I can putt like a madman.
So we're gonna go mini golfing.
Cool. Yeah, I think we should.
That is where we're going, Hive.
Yeah, I mean, because I can do that one, the drive, and I can putt a little bit. But there's like a bunch of holes in between those things. You know what I mean? So I just, putt would probably be much more optimal.
And
But dude, I'll throw money down on me. I'll bet on me. I can putt.
You should. You should.
I know my place. Like for instance, if Mrs. Hive and I go play air hockey, I'm not putting money on me. Dude, she destroys air hockey. Huh?
No, happy International Women's Day, Mrs. Hive.
She's actually in Michigan right now, so I can't tell her.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I'll call her today.
We're like,
she'll be like, "Hey, happy Wednesday." I'm kind of curious if she's going to be here on my birthday, because I'm not sure when she's coming back. Yeah.
Oh, we have an unaccompanied Hive.
It's all right, man. We're gonna have a house party at the Hive house.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna invite everybody. I'm just kidding. Anyways, let's see here. Where are we at? Click and Cliff in the house.
Hey.
I do want to go putt golf though. I'm not lying. Click and Cliff, hope you're here. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for being here.
We should find somewhere near you and do it.
Britt says, Chad, I am a woman Lego content creator. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
Britt Spring.
Well, if they couldn't tell by your picture, Britt,
gorgeous.
I mean, I don't know what's wrong with them because you definitely look like a woman. Let's see where we at. Lorem says, shout out to the women who don't need to sell their bodies to get attention in the Lego community. We're here for Lego, not TNA.
Hey.
So listen,
honest work, okay? If you show them, they will come, and if they don't, put them away.
Look, I know I ran about thirst traps. Don't get me wrong. But look, I ran about a lot of stuff that's nonsensical. Okay. And the reason why I ran about the thirst traps is just because the Lego community's got a lot of kids in it. You know what I mean? And there's not really a lot of disclaimers when you just come across some of that stuff. And you know, it's just like, bam, there it is. But I will say this. I'm a big fan of freedom of not just speech but expression, you know. And here's the thing: if a woman wants to, I don't know, push a little cleavage out there or whatever, you know what I mean, and get a little more attention and stuff, more power to them.
Is it a little more attention?
But you know, it's not, because the other thing that I ran about is simps. You know, and a lot of the people that get upset sometimes about the women that might do stuff like that, it's like, well, if you don't give them attention, they won't do it. Well, I mean, they still might, but you know what I mean? So anyways, I'm never going to tell a woman what to do with her damn body. So, I mean, I might rant about thirst traps, but I'm never going to tell them they shouldn't do it or, you know, whatever. So anyways, but look, I get what you're saying though, Lauren, because I know there's a lot of women that work really hard that don't do that type of stuff. You know what I mean? And you know, maybe they might not think it's fair or something, but look, if life was fair, the world would be a very different place. So Campbell City Brick House, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well.
Morning.
Thank you for being here. Macro, what is going on, my friend? It's good to see you.
Morning.
Hope everything's going on good up there in Canada.
Hey.
What is it working on?
Quickly, we have 21 people watching and 13 likes. Come on, guys, hit that.
Well, we gotta balance that out, please and thank you.
Hit the like button for women. Come on, do it for the women.
That's not mathing right.
Look, I can't help it. I like to joke around. People be like, "How dare you, Hive?" I'm just joking. Do it for men. If you're not gonna do it for women, then whatever, man.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Who else out there? EMS Brooks, also known as Renee.
What up, Renee?
Yes,
I tell you, man, we do have some wonderful, beautiful, lovely women that are always in the chat. I tell you, I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you supporting us. Who else is out there? North Carolina Lug represent. Is that what the NC means? I mean, I don't know.
I would think so. Yeah.
I mean, all the lugs, they just kind of look alike to me, so I'm not sure. Who else is out there? Christine Harbor. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you.
See you soon, Chris.
Mayo,
you guys gonna go to the store today?
What are you guys talking about?
I said, see you soon, Chris. And Jay was like, are you going to the store today? I was like, thinking about it.
Wait, is today a build? A make and take? Or okay.
It's make and take day, guys. You're building a
Lego store
that goes with
that's right.
Thing.
That's
it's a
right.
Lego.
Yeah,
I went yesterday and I forgot about that.
We're gonna discuss a little bit of the smart brick in the news. And nothing like, you know, I'm not gonna be ranting about it. Just some newer stuff that's come about. If you want to see me rant about it, just go to Pure Rant Fury. Something I forgot to mention during the bulletin board is let me put myself up here on the screen for a second. We're doing a member giveaway today. So you know, I cannot tell you enough how much I appreciate a lot of the members that are still with me. But yeah, so this will be the member giveaway. Once I get everything, the rest of the stuff sent out that I need to send out, I'll do a little bit more giveaways for subscribers as well. You know, so all right. I just want to make sure I threw that in there before I forgot. Who else is out there? Rapture Raccoon in the house. He says I'm not here.
Okay.
Everybody Raccoon's not here, so
figment of your imagination.
Right.
Is this an alibi? Are we supposed to like?
Right.
Like if the feds come to my door, I'm supposed to be. He wasn't there. I don't know.
I never.
It wasn't me.
I never saw him. He said he wasn't there.
God. You know that reminds me of that song.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
About that song that drive me insane. One, I thought the guy singing was the artist. I can't remember his name.
Shaggy.
Shaggy, yeah. I thought the guy singing was Shaggy, but it's the guy rapping that's Shaggy. So that was the first thing that kind of threw me off, right? Okay. But then, have you guys actually looked at the lyrics? Like, listen to the lyrics? Like,
the friend is telling him, "Don't do it."
Yeah, but he's saying she literally saw me in action, and he's saying it wasn't me.
Yep, that's a man. Well, International Women's Day.
No, I can.
Y'all will fib before getting caught. That's all I'm going to say. You all will tell fibs and fibs and fibs and fibs on the fibs.
Fibs on
fibs. And that is personal. If anybody's asking, that'd be
like me, Hive, just like punching somebody, and as I'm punching them, a cop is watching me do it. Doesn't he need the camera? He's just watching me do it, and then I look at the cop and say it wasn't me.
That's what happens.
That happens a lot. Almost everybody in jail is innocent, Hive.
Yes.
I'm having a hard time with this right now.
Every cheater didn't do it. I mean,
nope.
It doesn't matter.
They didn't cheat. They just ate pumpkin.
I'm like, dude, come on, accountability, man. Like, you need to grow backbone.
That was the second song. It was me. I'm sorry. It was me.
Remix.
It was me. My bad.
Confessions.
Yeah, confessions.
Confessions, man. Oh my gosh. I feel like we're good. We're going to do a whole different genre here. Also, I just wanted to say, Hoarder 66, he got the assignment correct. He said thank you to his mom. Happy Women's Day. How do we get flowers at our funeral?
Dang.
Sometimes.
That's deep.
That took a turn.
Yeah, Laura, you gotta keep the mood uplifted, man. Okay, because if you keep doing this rubber band thing with me, I'm gonna snap, and it'll be a very entertaining Good Morning Brick World, but it's also gonna be a very upsetting Good Morning Brick World. It doesn't matter. Gamble Ace 11. What is going on? Happy birthday, Will and Andrew. Girls rule the world.
Happy International Women's Day, Leslie.
Yeah. Kidney stones is hell inside of you. Man, I feel like everybody just wants to keep bringing this. Yeah. I'm like everybody. I'm like the ringleader of like trying to get people to say negative stuff, man.
Those stones.
I know. Yeah, like I can't imagine, dude. I really can't. Yeah, that's a whole type of pain I can't really think about. I'll take everyone to gold. Yeah. So look, if you're ever curious about investments, you know.
Oh no, she meant golf.
Oh. I was gonna say it's not just Lego investment.
I was like, wait.
She says a lot of stuff about stocks.
I was so supportive. Hive supports everybody. You know,
right.
Investing.
Well, it's because I'm also way behind on the conversation.
Because I saw it too. I was like, gold.
There you go. Gold in golf. I got you. The 23-hour day is brutal to your body clock.
Nayo, go to sleep.
Right.
I like gold. That's from,
I love gold.
Are you a leprechaun?
I love gold.
Austin Powers.
Yeah. I love gold. I feel like I need to do a clip with that with Lego. They can, but they would even be more payment when you have multiples. Oh, but can't women can also get kidney stones, correct?
You said what happened?
Yes.
Women? Yeah, they can get
Oh yeah, I've had some terrible kidney stones.
So I feel like I can go back to was it Miss Brick on Brick was talking about being pregnant or whatever? I think, in the chat. I can go right back to that comment and be like, okay, I guess she can keep one up on me, like an extra one on top of me, because like imagine you're pregnant passing a kidney stone.
Oh, so many things.
Dude, that's yeah, right?
Take me to my maker.
Well, it's the same pain, so you can't really.
Well, yeah, I guess so, right? At that point.
Kidney stones feel like labor, so you're already in it.
No,
they cancel each other out.
Dude, if I was a woman, man, and I gave birth, I would hate that kid for the rest of my life.
Wow.
I'm just saying, man, the pain you've caused me. And then, like, then if you have the audacity, like your kid, to talk back to you and blah blah, like, are you kidding me?
Wait,
like,
Hive, do a simple Google of what. Wait, Hive, do a simple Google of what happens during pregnancy. You can lose teeth, hair.
Dude, I was about to give a round of applause for
your life.
Pregnancy, but
Your life.
I just feel like that's
your life.
A round of applause for life. There you go.
You can lose your life in pregnancy.
I'm just saying, man, if I gave birth to a child and that child just talked back to me, I swear I would suplex that kid, man.
This is why men don't
get ropes.
Yep.
This is the example.
Grudges.
Dude, I'd run in the house with the steel chair. I'm just saying.
Just holding grudges.
Dude, watch. Everybody's gonna think I was like an abusive father. Like I beat my kid up with a steel chair.
Did you?
Man.
Well, no, really, because you didn't carry them. So
I know,
exactly.
Exactly.
You said if you gave birth there, we worry.
I gave the easy part. You know what I mean?
We'd call the people.
I feel like we're getting deep in the chat. It's getting pretty wild. In the line at the store, we're watching Good Morning Burkroll. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's a fan right there. That's a fan. You know what? Round of applause for fans.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Well, if you got some geek in the house, what's going on? Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Oh, dear.
Except man for rude, not be what caused quietly. Man for me not
right,
being
Rapture.
Oh yeah. We brought a lot more attention to Rapture Raccoon than he wanted. Ultra, I love the new picture. That's awesome. Like, and I see it's a mountaintop, right?
Oh yeah, that's what it looks like.
But what's the green thing?
Oh yeah,
around it?
Is that the sun rising?
Yeah, it looks like the sun rising and the sky's behind it. So
yeah, like the sunburst.
And
yeah,
a
but
snow
it doesn't make sense
mountain.
because it's cut off on the sides. You know what I mean? So
it looks snow capped with the sun.
Very Winter Olympics.
I don't know.
Ooh,
you have to let us know. So everybody, that's the chat.
All right,
cut that music off real quick. All right. Anyways, hold on a second. Oh, it's not tasting as good anymore. Yeah.
You got to call your DoorDasher.
What? No, I don't. No, that's too
I should have
much.
done iced coffee, but I didn't.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into some. So we got a few things to discuss. Before we get into our regular news, there's been a few things going on lately with the smart bricks. And I kind of wanted to, just talk about it for a minute. And I promise everybody it's not a rant or anything like that. It's just some general things that have been popping up because they got released. It's last week, right? I think it's been 1 week. So it's been quite the ripple effect throughout the Lego community since they've been released. Now, the one thing that we haven't quite figured out yet is just as far as numbers, our parents buying them, our kids really flocking to them, that kind of thing. I will say, again, I'm not ranting about it, just saying observation. Every time I've seen anybody like at the store pointing around, there seems to be a lot of these sets still sitting on the shelves. Now, whether or not they're being sold out and restocked, I don't know. I just got a weird feeling they're not really selling as good as Lego probably hoped. So that being said, there's been other things going on. So let me go through a couple things real quick. Let me share the screen and we will get into it. Now, one thing a lot of people have also talked about is they haven't seen a whole lot of like LAN reviews about them yet. And usually that stuff happens pretty quick.
Yeah.
So now I think it's for a couple different reasons, but that's a whole nother story. All right. So this guy right here, I saw his video first. Okay. But now I've seen a couple of more where the smart bricks are malfunctioning. Now, what seems to be the common problem is they just kind of stop working and you have to, I can't remember if you like keep them off the charger for 24 hours or put them on the charger for 24 hours. And it seems like most of them seem to start working again. This guy, according to him, his hasn't worked again. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to see if I can keep an eye on it. But I'm not saying this is like a big wave of problems within the smart brick. It's just noticeable that there's been at least a few. All right. So the other thing is, since a lot of AFOLs have been buying these things since they've been out, they've been taking them apart. And a lot is happening fast. Now, I'm not a techie, so I don't understand really a lot of this stuff.
Love those videos.
Well, one that was just shown to me this morning before the show, I just didn't have enough time to get the information about it. But somebody is now cloned the smart brick to be able to do things with, so they can make it now, make the voices, if that's what you want to call it, whatever, quote unquote voices of the smart figs without having to be on the smart fig. So I think
that's creepy.
They clone whatever the program is that the thing reads or something like that. So that's interesting. But yeah, more and more we're getting like X-ray visions now. Like people have
that was cool.
Yeah. And look, I don't understand a lot of it. You know what I mean? I understand the concept of stuff, obviously, transmitter, receiver, that kind of stuff. And then the copper wires like an antenna. But how it exactly works is I don't know. But I do find it interesting. And within a week, we've already gotten X-rays taken apart. Some stuff, like I said, was cloned. Like I can't imagine just after more time what a lot of people are going to be doing with this. Now, look, again, I'm not a techie, so it's hard for me to make certain judgment calls on this because I don't know if this stuff is actually kind of cool or it's just really unnecessary or even outdated technology. You know what I mean? Because when I look at this picture here, okay, or even this one, like, I understand there's got to be a way they've figured out, just like with all kinds of other technology, to manufacture it easy. You know what I mean? So you can mass produce it. So but I don't know to what extent how complicated that is because this is so small. Like the battery is 1/100th of a size of a battery for like your phone. So it's very tiny stuff. You know what I mean? So I just don't know to the extent because look. Again, not ranting, but I am going to be slightly cynical here. Is this just your basic kind of cheap, easily produced technology, you would get from like China or something? You know what I mean? Or is it more complex than that? That I don't know.
For those, it is. So like, if you keep on this screen, so speaker, those are all basic electrical wiring. But what sends it to the next level is the NFC antennas and what you can do to control it and the different things with the receiver. So like, and the RFID. So I'm no expert with these things, but basically like with the RFID, you know how almost everybody has those different, like Lynette, you have them in your background, those lights that change colors with the remote control. That's an RFID. Same thing with our remote controls. So you just have to figure out what frequency it's on. And then you can start reprogramming it. And if you plug it into the computer system or you have something that's like a RFID or NFC coder or rereader, you can possibilities.
Well, it seems, and again, I'm not an expert at all.
That's that advanced part of it.
Well, because it seems like most of the stuff is actually pretty basic stuff. Even maybe
get a soldering iron.
But it's this main chip or whatever, I guess I don't know, it's like the processor or whatever, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, that's what seems to be like what pulls it, like it's like the rug that pulls the room together, so to speak.
Yeah, that's the motherboard. Once you get into that, that's when.
So yeah,
my mechanic. This is really
look, without going down a rabbit hole, I think a bigger type of discussion, that I feel like it's already been pointed out, even though, you get some people out there pointing fingers being like, it's for kids, you screw your opinion. But the future of this, like, even if this does well and kind of like, they make some more and blah, 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 like eventually this brick will die. You know what I mean? So you got to, determine like how long would it take for this brick to die if you use it over and over again? You know what I mean? Is it worth the money? You know what I mean? Just because think about like somebody brought up to my attention about the Hidden Side app. Is that thing around anymore?
What?
The Hidden Side app. As far as I could tell, it's not around anymore. So if you have Hidden Side Lego sets that you still like to play with or whatever, you can't use the app anymore. So I don't know. There's just certain things that to be discussed, as far as like long-term things go. But again, we can't focus too much on it right now. I just thought it was interesting, some of the stuff that is popping up around this. And, we'll continue to, show you guys things that keep coming around. So like next week, I'll have it. Oh, actually, we might not have a show next week because something's happening. Oh, because I gotta pick up Mrs. Hyde from the airport. That's why.
I'm glad you told me now.
Well, it could if she stays longer. Obviously it'll change, but as of right now, I gotta pick her up at sometime early in the morning on Sunday or something like that. So
glad you told me now.
I guess I'm glad I did too. So anyways, we'll keep continuing on discussing this stuff.
I mean, they were definitely trying to plug that yesterday. I went to the Lego store yesterday and they had a table set up. They had a guy dedicated to just showing you what sets it is, and Leslie got pulled in and the girls were like, hey, mom's over there embarrassing because she was all playing with it. And I was like, let her go learn about it. That's fine. One less person to come at me. I didn't want to hear about it, so I was like, whatever.
Well, bring that up.
I sacrificed her. Like, hey, you go.
There have been a couple of reviews, but I'm saying that word lightly because they're not really reviews, just they've been talked about. You know what I mean? With some land members and stuff like that. And I've seen, I think, 3 different videos where the land member or whatever, I'm trying to think if the third one was a land member or not, but it doesn't matter. But they had their kid kind of interact with it, so to speak. A couple of those. Now, Shies was one of them. And the interesting about Shies, he was definitely at the Lego store, and he brought up very honest opinions about like what's going on. Like, I guess sets were really moving at the display table. But the interesting thing was his kids weren't really into it. They were more interested in a totally different set,
And that's and that was my thing with it. I said this before, with it being Star Wars. I feel like they're trying to inflate their Star Wars IP number. Because
I know, but imagine if they would have done it with like Jurassic Park.
Exactly.
They could have roaring. You get the vehicles moving. You can because
or even with the city set, make the cars
feel like
calm.
If you're doing it for Star Wars, I would imagine you're expecting Star Wars fans to gravitate towards it,
and those are adults.
Well, but even kids, like they have to. I'm sure you would recognize, like, oh, that doesn't sound like Luke. That doesn't sound like Vader's breathing. That doesn't sound like this. That doesn't sound like that. Like, I feel like you're just going to disappoint Star Wars fans. But if you put it in maybe like, I was thinking like a city set or like 3-in-1, Creator 3-in-1, whatever. But yeah, even Jurassic Park, I feel like that would be easier. You know what I mean? To infuse, like it's probably because with the exception of the T-Rex. I don't feel like there's any other dinosaur that was going to make a noise. You're going to really make a distinction. Like that doesn't sound like the Velociraptor or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so you can have roaring noises and stuff like that. That's again, a lot easier to accept for dinosaurs. You can have the noises for the Jeeps I'm sure there's other stuff, you know what I mean? Like maybe a clanking noise for like the big gates or something. I don't know. We could probably think of some stuff.
That to me says that they don't believe in it enough, that it's going to do good enough that they had to put it behind a Star Wars IP.
Right.
To try to bring in as many, you know what I'm saying, as much as possible. They're not gonna, in other words, they don't have enough faith in it to be like, well, we should put it in other things that may not do good, or may not do as good. We're going to put it behind something we know is going to sell, which is Star Wars.
Exactly.
I think they could it may not sell as much, but they could still even use that with Jurassic Park. It's not like kids don't eat that stuff up. And that was one of the things that Shy's kid gravitated to is the Jurassic Park set.
Another thing too is that for kids naturally just go the whole vroom. They already make the noise. Why do you need
That's one thing I brought up too, is like, I think it would have been different if it was like maybe one noise. And that's because I remember having some toys and like we wouldn't want them too complicated unless you literally, I remember I had like a G.I. Joe remote control tank, but that was completely different. But like the most you would get and the most you would really need is just press a button that makes a laser sound. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I feel like they're trying to, because it's like Lego, you know what I mean? Like, gotta go all out. Like, they're just trying to make this brick that can do all this different stuff, and it's almost like they've stretched themselves too thin.
And they already had something like that on some of the police vehicles.
Yeah,
there was those little buttons you could push on the top that would blink, and iron on it and stuff.
And then a lot of people, and I get it's not exactly apples to oranges or whatever, but a lot of people like look at the Mario stuff, and he goes, "It's hey Mario!" Like he can sound like stuff.
Be creepy.
And I think that's part of like an authentic thing, because I keep thinking about when I was a kid. If I would have seen this stuff, man, I would have been like, it's not vibing right. You know what I mean? If you're young enough, maybe you don't care, but at the same time, if you're young enough, you're not really gonna care very long, even if you do like it, because most parents know after you buy your kids Lego sets or whatever, they're not like adults. They don't display stuff like the same. Like they don't. Most of the stuff just ends up in pieces on the floor or in a bucket, you know what I mean? Or whatever, So it's like, that's not what this is supposed to be really done for. So anyways, without trying to rant, like, look, the biggest thing about it is I don't think really Lego cares about what the kids want. Like, because if you really cared about making sure these kids played with this stuff and they're going to love it and everything, you wouldn't be making it so you got to buy multiple sets to enjoy the compatible play sets. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know I usually go overboard about stuff. It's
not a good idea.
To me, it's just disgusting.
And I have a feeling
that you're trying to take advantage of and nickel and dime. Like it's one thing to nickel and dime us adults for UCS sets and all this. Like, and I don't even agree with that. But then you've got these smaller sets that are, like everybody says, they're for kids. They're not for us. And that's how you're going to try and sell this stuff. And it is just so disgusting to me.
Are they for kids? It seems like the adults are talking about them more and engaging more than I've seen adults talk about their kids. I back with the whole swish sound, like so I didn't do Lego when I was little, but I did Barbie like to the max, and I didn't need a smart brick for Barbie. I was making Barbie story up like, Ken, where were you?
Right.
Well, and the whole thing about like a lot of people said like, they studied this. They had studies. They studied kids playing. Like, look, if you give any kid some new toy that lights up or whatever, does whatever, and especially if it's free and whatever, they can play with it. Like, 9 times out of 10, man, kids are gonna play with it and say, "Yeah, man, this is awesome." Whatever. Like, kids, they don't know what they want half the time. You know what I mean? Did you do a study on the parents? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
In the middle class, can you afford this type of stuff? You know what I mean? Can you afford to keep on this, right?
Yeah, when I was in my 20s, I did a study for a video game. I told them the video game was the best thing. I got $75 and a free soda and got the hell out of
heck
there.
yeah.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? The kids are going to be the same. They're going to be like, "Oh, this is a great toy."
Right.
But no kids. I think part of it is because fortunately we're not on that part of social media where we're seeing kids play with it. So the kids, there might be kids that might actually like it.
Sure.
I mean, is it going to be?
Has Ryan played with it? Is Ryan still a kid?
I don't see. No, Ryan's in like double digits now.
Yeah.
What, M&R Productions?
No, Ryan, the little boy who's like made millions just playing toys on YouTube.
I don't know who that is.
Like Andrew's having flashbacks.
Oh, Ryan's World. I thought that stuff was like a long time ago. Like, it's got to be. He can't be a little kid anymore at this point, right? Like,
I mean, he's not 18 yet.
But here's the other aspect of that though, is like, what, they didn't do any studies for video or Hidden Side or Mindstorms or any other like types of things they've done like this. You know what I mean?
But also, they can do studies and still say, "Screw what you think. We're gonna make it."
Yeah, well, you know what happened in 20 some years ago is they kept spreading themselves too thin and making a bunch of stuff that people didn't really like because they just like Lego, like building Lego, and they almost filed bankruptcy. Now I know that's not the exact same situation now, but it's like,
I think that's what they want to do, honestly.
Oh, bankruptcy?
Yeah, or get close to it.
Why, Jay?
Because it worked before, and then look, they came back. It's just it's a cycle.
I feel like that would be a big taint on them, man, if they file bankruptcy. Like
that would be Mattel.
Premium companies don't file bankruptcy.
Yeah, that would be their chance.
I don't think they're going to file bankruptcy. I think they're going to do another remarketing or rebrand or like some type of downsize thing because if they need to, but they don't need to.
New thing and
like, come on out. They just pumped out.
They're in Maryland.
They just pumped out a $600 Pokemon set.
Yeah,
those were for Lego people.
All the money, like I've said before, all the money they spend on all the different stuff, whether it's giving away free sets or flying land members out to Vegas for this premiere thing or whatever, all the money they spend and they still make billions of dollars. So I don't think, they're worried about it. Ryan, what was I saying? Ryan's World, former Ryan Toys Review parents declared Ryan retired. His sisters in their videos now.
Oh, God.
Well, that was,
okay, there we go. Thanks, Mayo.
I think that was the whole spearhead too for the what was that crap that happened like several years ago that was freaking all the Lego content creators out? They were like deleting their videos and stuff like that. I can't remember what it was called now. Anyways, I saw a fall Equinox out there. I know I always say that wrong. Is it Equinox? I always want to say Equinox. Isn't it like Equinox or something?
I thought it was Equinox.
I thought it was Equinox.
I think it depends on what side of the pond you're on.
What's up, Autumn?
I can piggyback
tomato.
Off of something Andrew said with Mattel. Mattel did nothing with their whole brick thing. I was excited thinking that was like a crash and burn. We really thought we were getting some bricks.
We were rooting for you.
I got 2 cars and I got those on clearance from Walmart. So
boy, they fizzled out.
For 2 cents off.
Really fast. It was
I think they still pump out some cars, but I thought they like. Well, they've done some stuff. Maybe they just didn't sell enough. I mean, I know I didn't buy it, and I probably should have just because I liked it. But I'm talking about like the He-Man stuff, like the Castle Grayskull and that staff with the ram's head that Skeletor has. That's some pretty awesome stuff. But I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Sure not.
Kappa. That's right. I made a video about them. It was like my first real hard rant video I made. Because my whole thing was like, why are you coming after YouTube? You should be going after the parents. The parents. I just hate it when people like blame everybody else in the world but the parents about stuff. You know what I mean? Because it starts at home. If you don't have like discipline or love and support and all that, yeah, man, whatever.
Whatever.
Scale back. They're building a new manufacturing facility and distribution warehouse. That's not the actions of a company scaling back.
That's true. Is it done yet, by the way? I thought it was supposed to be done already.
Is it? It's coming to our area.
Yeah, it's over there in y'all's area, right?
Yep.
Oh, dang.
I just
well, let me eat my words. My bad, y'all.
I don't know. I'm very curious what's going to happen, as time goes on. It's the biggest thing that I'm very curious to see how it develops. I preach it all the time, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I just feel like more and more people eventually are just not going to be able to afford to buy Lego on any kind of scale that you would.
Not with this buy now, pay later.
No, like I seen that on like the DoorDash stuff, man. Like you could like make payments on like a sub.
Hey.
Oh yeah. I mean,
you're food insecure, man.
Dude, but the interest rate on that stuff is insane. Oh my god. Dude.
Times is hard.
Dude. So not a week or two ago, I was talking about credit card debt and credit cards with everybody. And I was saying, like, look, if you're going to get a credit card, 1, just make sure you make your payments on time. But 2, try and find one with the lowest interest rate you can. Okay. Because I was talking about how, like, I'm dumb. I'm getting smarter with it. But, like, my credit cards got like 21, 22% interest rate. It's insane, right? The one I have that I share with Mrs. Heim, and then she's got like another one or whatever. But, like, we're talking like 1, 2, 3% interest, right? So the other day, she goes, yeah. She's like, our interest rate went up to like 15%. I said, God dang, what are you talking about? 15%. She's like, yeah, I was pissed off when it got to 12%. I was like, 12? When did that happen? Dude, she's got an 850 credit score. I've got like an 830 or an 820. And I'm like,
oh, doing good.
What do you mean? Like, why is our interest rates going up, man?
Yeah.
Like, thank goodness our mortgage has like a locked in interest rate. Because they would be screwing us on that too. But yeah, man. And then like our automobile insurance went up $1,100 a year. I'm like, dude, we got to leave Maryland, man. We got to get out of the state.
Yeah,
the taxes are insane.
Everything goes up. He was like, every year, everything goes up. Don't blame me.
Who? What are you talking about?
Governor Moore, our governor said every year everything goes up. Don't blame me.
No, man. That's a whole nother discussion. But
moving on.
All I gotta say, just go to California.
Yeah. Look,
how much is your gas
on your state?
How much is your gas a gallon today?
Dude, man, it doesn't matter. Even on a good day for you and a bad day for us, you probably still like cost $4 more than we do.
Oh yeah,
4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in California with like oil refineries like shipping out, and now, dude, check this out. It's just crazy, man. Like, so they pushed really hard, and here in Maryland too, they pushed really hard for electric vehicles and hybrids and all that. And that's great. It's great. I'm not against it. You know what I mean? Even though there's another subset of problems that come with that. But guess what? They're not using gas. So since they're not getting as much gas tax, now they're like, I heard they're going to tax it like how many miles you guys drive and stuff. I'm like, God dang, dude.
And the thing too with the electric vehicles out here is, it's not, for me personally, it's not lucrative if you don't have a home charger, because not all the chargers work.
Dude, yeah, if like you do, because we layered our roof with solar panels, put a charger in the garage. We charge her car and run all of our electricity and everything. And even in the winter when we had snow on the panels and all that, like our electric bill was still only like 32 cents.
Yeah, see,
normally it's nothing. Like they owe us money.
Nice.
But it's just out here. The other thing is that they were pumping like, get an electric vehicle because you can ride in the carpool lane. So the HOV, the high occupant vehicle lane. Yeah, they got rid of that.
They did. They took it away. They took it away. They did it over here too.
And it's like it makes me so mad because I've always been like, okay, like we have to pay taxes for stuff. If we want roads, if we want NASA, if we want police, if we want
trash pickup,
if we want systems to help people when they need it, you know what I mean? There's just like a lot of things that are beautiful, good things, but dude, and I'm not even saying one side, both sides are corrupt and bought and paid for with so many things, whether it's oil, pharmaceutical companies, like, and like it's never about the best interest for us citizens. You know what I mean?
Never.
It doesn't even, I mean, some states are better than others with things, you know what I mean? But ultimately, like, there's just so much waste and stuff. And it's like, dude, like I was telling the other day about like, we're in like our government, federal, whatever, like it's like 38 trillion. We're almost at $40 trillion debt, man. Like, are we gonna be able to pay that off? Like, that's a lot of money, dude. Like, that's so much money. That's astronomical amounts of money. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, we might just have to tell the Federal Reserve, like, sorry.
So we have to tell ourselves, hey, my bad self.
On this one, man.
Like, self, I can't pay you back today.
Yeah, I can't pay you back. Sorry,
dude. Oh god, it's so crazy. All right. Alabama's looking really nice. Sure. There's a lot of places but look, and even though there are some places that are better than others, there's still a lot of balance effects. I used to live in Florida. Florida, they don't have state tax. That's great, right? Yeah, but then the sales tax is higher and stuff. You know what I mean? And now it still doesn't compare to Maryland, and it doesn't even like smidgen compare to California. You know what I mean? But there's still gives and takes on stuff. You know what I mean? The one I wish they get rid of, and it doesn't matter what state, all states or whatever, is property tax. Like, that's the one thing, dude. If anybody has a home, I know some of us do, dude.
Dude, it keeps going up. It never goes down.
Yeah, man. And it's like as soon as your house starts having value, you're like, awesome, man. My house got you got to pay more property tax. I'm like, house is worth more.
Yeah, I hate when my house went up. I was like, oh, that sucks.
It's like I want to be
I'm not planning on selling it, so of course,
it's like who remodeled their house on the block?
Yeah,
well,
right.
I will tell you this. I don't know off the top of my head, but there is a state or two I've heard of them either trying or going to pass a law to eliminate property tax. And look, it can happen, man. It's just about proper budgeting with with the money and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, anyways.
What? Do you realize you're on a stream with Lego fans? Budget? What budget? Proper budgeting? Come on.
They're like, I don't care what my APR is as long as I get my Lego.
Yeah. Lego doesn't look at my credit score.
Oh, good.
What do you mean proper budget? I'm pretty sure that probably a whole bunch of people self-censored that in their head. It was like, oh yeah, proper beep.
See, was this Moose? Was it? I can't read that correct.
That's the Twitch thing. Yeah.
Hey, I have rating with a party of 1 from my live stream. Did you get a notification?
It's Muso and a fan. I think that's what it is. Muso.
I don't get one on StreamYard. But I don't see YouTube when we're live streaming. So I don't know. It might be on YouTube.
I thought rating was on Twitch.
Thanks for the rating. They send people to
okay.
But I thought they were maybe doing something similar to that with YouTube as well. But who knows? But anyways, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you very much. Let's see, electric vehicles are on a big sale right now. Dude, and that's the crazy thing. Like Mrs. Hive, she has a hybrid, so it's not like full on electric. So she put gas.
Yeah, hybrids are better
because she didn't want to go full electric until she was really comfortable with knowing like the infrastructure for charging, because you just don't know if like there's going to be a charging station somewhere, even though there is a lot. Anyways, but yeah, like she hardly ever buys gas, and we don't pay for. We pay for electric, but we got these solar panels. You know what I mean? It's the best and most efficient way to try and save money. And if you get solar panels, I'm probably going to get the wrong number here, but I think we got like $15,000 as a tax credit for it. So we just took that 15 grand and just like paid 15 grand on it, right away.
Right.
Yeah. So it's good stuff. What else you guys talking about out there? A lot of scale back.
I've been talking about with Leslie to try to get some solar panels out here.
They're worth it, man.
Yep.
They really are. And depending on how, our house again is huge, so we have a lot of roof, and we have no trees like higher than our house. So literally from sun up to sundown, like that's all we get is like we produce so much electricity that they've actually been paying us, like money. It's pretty wild. So okay. Caught up on the chat. Let's get into some news. Yes, we were talking about news, weren't we? Forgot about that. Where are we at? All right. Furniture. Lego, Amazon, $10 credit when you spend $50.
What?
So that was yesterday, so it might still be going on.
Man, yesterday I tried to get the sushi gift with purchase. My cart said $179.95.
Oh, and you wouldn't give it to you.
Dude, that's hardcore.
Nope, I said screw it. No, I did.
Yeah, that's the way to go, right? All right. I don't know much about Pokemon, but Eevee. I guess there's a creature you can build, an alternative build. I wonder if you can do it with just
though, is it?
The build only uses 486 parts from the Eevee set, and you can build it. All right, so I guess you don't need to buy another set. So that's always good when you can do it with just one. So yeah, good stuff, man. See, look, this is just good creative stuff, man. Yeah, I like stuff like that. So,
this.
Yeah,
I saw a bunch of that. What's going on? I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, so there's 2 F1 helmets coming out for Ferrari. I guess Ferrari got the bidding bid. Now look, I'm not trying to crap on these. They look nice, and especially if you're an F1 fan, this is a really nice thing to get to display, especially if you're a Ferrari fan. I'm just salty about it, as with a lot of Star Wars fans are, because we got this Sauron helmet, with a fig, and now these got figs with their helmets, and it's like, why not Star Wars?
Because you already got the figs.
I need a Boosh fig.
They were sold separately, but still.
So they were sold separately.
No, you are not helping the situation right now. I feel really triggered right now.
Wait, am I lying though? Am I lying?
Are you lying? Nah, I mean, well, no. I mean, technically, no. There have been a Bush figure out. You know what I mean? And like most of them are basically, repeats like Vader and R2.
Yeah.
But you still triggered me. But that's okay. You know what? We're gonna go with a round of applause for women. There we go. Happy Women's Day, everybody. All right. A nice hairpiece. You know what they really should have done? They should have put a Lego logo on here.
They should have.
Sponsored by Lego. Well, just so everybody knows where their money's going when they buy Lego sets.
Yeah.
I'm saying. Anyways. But they're nice helmets, man. They're very, very nice. Very smooth. And here you get another. I think there's a new hairpiece too.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and Lewis Hamilton, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that looks like Killmonger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Lego floral picture frame, gift with purchase revealed.
Oh.
This is a very nice picture frame.
It's cute.
That's nice.
Yeah. And look, the designers, man, they're so great. I mean, until they like say stuff, but like when they build stuff, they're so great. Like, look, that's so nice how they have it like closed and then this one's open. Just really good stuff.
I feel like that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, bless their hearts for putting a dog in the picture.
Sold.
Sold.
Buying it just for that.
I hope the picture comes with it.
And you got to put it next to the golden retriever.
Right.
That's why they're like,
yeah.
Next to your golden retriever.
Yeah.
Anyways, good stuff. What was the?
It was the threshold. I got $179.95 in my cart.
I feel like
you can buy a keychain for $5.
I swear, I thought I saw somewhere it said
150. That's funny.
The cheapest things was $195, and then I would have had to take my BrickHeads out, and then that would have brought me over. I'm like, I already got.
It doesn't say, but I swear I thought I saw either 150, 140.
The stress that I was going through for the past 2 days.
I think you're good.
Math.
Lego launches mini build instructions page. Whoopee. Like, what is
okay.
All right.
Nice.
Are you going to give it to us for free?
I heard somebody hopped in.
Mumble.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey.
What's good,
How
everybody?
you doing, man?
What's up,
Man,
hey, dude, it's International Women's Day.
Yeah, that?
All right, well, shout out to the women out there.
Yeah, right. Hey, Brick Jedi's in the house. What's going on, my friend?
Hey.
Boy. Wait, what are you talking about? If you have to get a rooster and every night or so set off some more to help bring the property tax down. Dude, true story. In Key West, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Chickens and roosters run free.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
nice.
You might be like,
free dinner.
That's kind of weird, right? Well, it's because they're indigenous. If anybody sees you even talk bad to a chicken, you will get a ticket, a fine. It's crazy. Like, and they run amok.
No Popeyes down there.
Rolling up in Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah. Oh, look, there's chickens out there. So the person that lived next to my dad when I stayed with my dad, I don't know if they own this rooster or if they just the rooster loved to just hang out there. But dude, every morning. I'm pretty sure the sun's not up. I don't know this internal clock that they have, but every morning, dude. Every morning it was cock-a-doodle-doo. Every god dang morning, dude.
You should hang out with my cats. They would be best.
Sammy.
They can row and do.
That's pretty wild. All right, let's get back to some news real quick. I guess this truck's on sale. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Oh wait, Legoland Castle exclusive revealed.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So wait a minute. So they'll have their own exclusive sets. But you can't get the Pokemon gift of purchase set at Legoland.
Somebody just came back.
That's wild. I do like this hat though.
You can. It depends where, because I was just down in the Florida one, and you could get it with whatever you buy. They wasn't even trying to hear that. Only buy the 650. You could get it with whatever you buy.
But you have to still spend what, $650 still?
No. Like if you got a nice $100 plus, you getting it.
Really?
Oh, I think I'm gonna go to Legoland today.
Yeah, we're taking a
do that out
trip.
here.
So one Legoland says you can't get the gift for purchase with the $650 set. And then another one says not only can you get it with the $650 set, but you can get it with anything.
You can get it with anything you want.
It was so like low class to me. I don't know. There's other opinions out there that I was talking with other people about it. The New York Legoland for me, maybe because it's the only one that I know, it set a standard for me. When you go into the Florida one, it's like we in the hood. And it wasn't clean. Like the area wasn't clean. The trees were falling apart. It was bad. It was bad.
Man, they must have gone down because the last time I went, they were pretty. I mean, it was pretty decent. It was all right.
It was a new ride that was okay, like this Galaxy Space Coaster or something. I don't know, but
damn.
Oh wait, I'm thinking like Disney Springs and stuff, but no, this is like Legoland.
Oh, this is Legoland in Florida.
It's way out there too. Like we were staying right next to everything, Disney, Universal. We were.
Oh yeah, it's not any. It's not close to any of that.
Yeah, Florida was like, okay, you want to have your thing, you could go way out there.
Legoland is Legoland is by itself. Like it's not. Universal, not close to anything.
I think the one down in Florida is the one that's got Chewy's bubble butt. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Dude, that thing's like famous now. I feel like if I ever go there, I'm gonna have to like hug that butt and get a picture. It's just
make sure you get consent first.
Yeah,
right. What a Wookiee. The helmet's shiny visor reminds me of the Mega Constructs Halo Master Chief helmet. That is one solid piece, though, I think.
Yeah.
So that's something totally new as well. No wonder they jacked up the prices for it. Rapture says about Lego sales on like Amazon offering $10 a $50 purchase. Is anyone seeing a trend? Retailers are always expecting to sell Lego at 20% off. Well, I know, and I don't know exact numbers, but I know like Walmart and Target, something to do in their contracts or whatever, like they have to wait at least a certain amount of time, even if it's like 2 weeks or something, but they have to wait a certain amount of time before they just put everything on sale. I can tell you this. I don't know if it's the bubble bursting or just they might get a little too expensive for a lot of us in general. But I feel like there's going to come a day when too many of these sets are going to like start backing up. And even worse with Walmart, because even if I was still buying Lego on the scale that I was before, like, dude, I'm not even bothering pushing a button and waiting for an employee to come open that damn box and get a set unless there's some crazy deal going on. Dude, at my Walmart, it's not even like they open it up and give you the set. Like they have to take it to the register.
Yep.
Oh, and I'm like, dude, what do you?
Yep.
Really?
Well, I guess if they handed it to you, it's no point in having it locked up. We don't have that yet. Thank you.
Dude, I swear that's why.
Man, it is ghetto.
That's why
my Target is like that.
You got to come down and shop near us, Hive. We don't have any.
Oh my god, dude! I'm gonna throw
my Target. They have little cards hanging with little pictures of whatever's there, and you pick a card like that. You go to the register, and then they go get it for you.
I like that. Just like old school Best Buy electronics.
I was going to say Best Buy.
I like that.
That is.
I like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Funny.
It just it's like people got to ruin stuff for everybody, man.
Yeah.
People stealing Lego. Walmart puts up plexiglass. People driving like dumbasses. Then there's accidents. It's like it's just constantly.
You're gonna say speed limits or speed bumps.
I mean, I'm so used to it because in New York, there's plexiglass covering everything: toothpaste, deodorant, everything.
I know.
Behind the glass.
The other day, Mrs. Hyder, I can't remember where we were at. It might have been Walmart. I can't remember, but like, there's like a separate section that had like plexiglass, but it was for like the plug it in, like the scenting things,
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn, can those be sold too? Like make money?
Those are probably the most common thing for thieves to steal.
Oh yeah,
those
that location.
Febreze things, absolutely.
That's wild, man.
Yes.
I had a fit. We were getting car chargers. Now at our Walmart, Legos out, $100 set, you name it, out everything. I was trying to get $1 air freshener, and I had to wait for an associate because it was locked up.
At that point, I would have just gone to the gas station.
I get so angry, I spam that button. I spam it. I just be like, bing, 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 bing. Yeah, I spam it because
we came up with an attitude. You don't know our folks. And like I make $7 an hour. What I care, spamming all day.
I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah, they walk slower.
You know what? When they get there, you just play. No, I changed my mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that
I don't think they care. Their money doesn't change. What they care?
I don't know, man. I just, like I said, if I see somebody stealing Lego, I'm going to throw a rock at them. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Look, I just mind my business.
If I was in Australia, I'd be worried about the wildlife. All right, we're going to cover a couple more things in the news, then we're going to get to some International Women's Day stuff. Lego Billund Silhouette building instructions.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
There you guys go. If your technical skills are low, you can go ahead and build this. Good stuff. It's step one for mark building. Billund designer event at Lego House.
Nice.
Like, look, I will tell you this.
What is it?
This is a lot less pretentious than using like the cloth. I just feel like that's at least a little more fun.
Yeah, but do they have to reveal every set?
I wish they wouldn't.
I feel like they're revealing every set now. Like,
yeah, dude. I'm
like,
like, look, like, I get some of the art, and, you know, like a Rivendell,
like a Duplo
like the Marvel
set.
logo. Like, why are you doing the Marvel logo? Like, anyways, for the past 7 years, an inclusive set has been released annually, available only at the Lego House in Billund. And I have to say, this year they've outdone themselves. Really, the new set 40507, I Love Billund. Boy, they are getting pretentious. Is, in my opinion, one of the strongest Lego House sets to date. Really?
Ooh, wow.
I feel like the pirate guy was probably a lot better, but whatever.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah.
Old Kirk Christensen's founding house. Ooh, Legoland Billund, the Lego House itself, and the Lego factory, and even a small airplane. Wow.
That's it.
I don't know, man. Look, if you like it, ooh, those look good. What's that all about?
Ooh.
Are those macaroons?
I don't know. I'm down. Yeah, I mean, that's great. Look, if you're all about that, that's nice. That's nice. I think the Lego employees get cooler gifts, in my opinion, but that's just me.
They do.
Oh yeah.
Man, we got Ibrick Ubrick out there in the chat. My Target has men's underwear locked up.
I've been to Target out here that have it. It's insane.
Wow.
I feel like at certain stores they just take like a spin wheel. It's just like, oh, what should we lock up?
What are we locking up this week?
And look, you know, here and everybody needs to understand this, because I don't think a lot of people really think about this. So the main thing that's really annoying about it is stuff is locked up. Okay. It's a pain. You know, I was just talking about Lego. I don't even really bother with it anymore if I got to like wait for it like that. But when these stores have to put in either extra security or plexiglass or locks or anything they got to do extra, they don't just eat up that cost normally, man.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So guess who else pays for it? So we're already paying for it with our sanity. Now we get to pay for it with our actually money too.
And time for wasting and standing there.
Oh my gosh, waiting
Push
for
the button.
Dude, one day, this is how I've wanted, I think like a mixer or something. Maybe it was a coffee maker. I can't remember what she was getting, but she pressed the button and then she'd wait. And then she just pressed the button again. Dude, she was doing that for like 10 minutes, man. And then finally, an employee must have been walking around and we could hear on the radio, someone needs attention at aisle, whatever it was. And like, they just went the other direction. Dude, Mrs. High was like, hey, like,
no,
get back here.
That happened to something similar to that happened. Well, not something along that line happened to me when I went to Walmart to get Brickcraft sets, because that's the only place I get Brickcraft out here. And I was waiting for like 10 minutes. I'm the only one in the aisle. Then somebody else walks down. And I'm like, okay. They're like, did you push the button? Yes, I did. The associate comes by and goes to them first. I was like, oh, excuse me. I was here first. I'm the one who pushed the button. No. And the other person looked like, what? You know, I was here first. I've been waiting here for 10 minutes. You need to wait.
Yeah, like, I'm so sorry.
I was like, I almost channeled my inner Mamba and almost like pushed a kid.
It's like, I'm not sorry. You know, I'm not sorry, but I am sorry that this happened to you, I guess.
No, I'm not sorry. Wait your time.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like
kids get no love in the store.
I'm telling you, right?
Especially if my kid wants something, it's over.
Oh, well, you should have heard me earlier talking about like if I gave birth to a kid, they talk back to me, dude. It's all over.
Oh yeah, I heard. I was trying to get on. I heard.
Like, Bricklock, what is going on, my friend? I haven't seen you in forever. Hope you're well. And a member for 45 months.
Woo!
Rapture with the good news. Just wait, soon water will be locked up.
I think on
I'd be like, I'm thirsty.
Episode 300, man, you got to shout these guys out. Shout out to that for 45 months.
I don't know. Some of my members been alive longer than a lot of people's kids. Anyways, I appreciate you, my friend. I hope you've been feeling better. Mayo says, not surprised underwear is behind glass. Once upon a time, a Dallas Cowboys player stole cologne and a pair of drawers from Dillard.
What? Mayo and the random fact.
Oh,
I love him for that.
It made me, for some reason, it made me think of Winona Ryder. I guess
International
Women's Day. Let's talk about
right before Stranger Things saved her.
Mm-hmm,
that's for sure.
It's so weird too, right? Because everybody's like, "You're a celebrity. What are you doing?" Anyways, all right.
Hey,
let's talk about some women.
Don't forget the segments. Or we do that next.
Where are we at here? So we're gonna start with Pink Wheels. Hold on, let me get this out of the way here.
Pink Wheels. Don't forget the segments, guys.
Don't get what? Oh, the segments too. Yeah. All right. This shouldn't take too long.
We got like 20 minutes.
Some pictures to go through, but so a lot of people already know Pink Wheels. So Pink Wheels is a really prominent, AFOL in the community. A lot of you already may know her. She, was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer, but she's really
beat it.
She beat it, but I mean, she's really been a person that has spread awareness about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's important to note that Meredith has tried to also weed out people that take advantage of like Breast Cancer Awareness Month and use it for clicks and to sell things and this and that. You know what I mean? And she does a really good job of trying to show people the better places to donate money and this and that. She's an all around very cool person, drives fast cars sometimes, you know what I mean? But mocks, like Meredith has designed some of the most beautiful mocks and some of the most intricate and interesting looking mocks as well. She did this for Friendship Timber. This is some reason she did, just randomly just building a castle, but such a great castle, like just it was a yellow cheese looking type castle, you know what I mean? But like you got your chains for the drawbridge and like the brown goes so good with it. Look, you got like these giant mushrooms on the side. I mean, this is one of the ones I thought that was very beautiful that he did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So random. Just so random.
Yes, that was
so beautiful.
Yeah. So really good stuff. And Meredith is also just really good about trying to again point out things that aren't good, also uplift women, try and shine a light on women as well. So next up is Brooks Why Not? So yes, and I guess Bianca is also part of it, but it's mainly Annabelle. She pretty much kind of runs it all and stuff. Like Annabelle is probably one of the sweetest people that I've had the pleasure of like interacting with, talking to, and stuff. She's from Canada. I just want to make sure everybody knows, like there are people that are into this hobby also that just are not just in America. But she's a big person on reaching out to people and trying to do what's right, stand up for people. Obviously I'm not going to talk about personal stuff, but she was just currently standing up for somebody in the face of being in trouble and stuff, you know what I mean? So one thing about Annabelle is, she also builds mocks and stuff. She's got stuff in Lego Ideas. So, go over there and support her in any way you can. Let's see. She is really good about like just putting up parts and part numbers and parts that go in different sets and
colors.
Sharing, like sharing all this really informative information. She also has things that she does for like habitat challenges and spring habitats. Like she does a lot of different stuff. And, you know, again, highlighting different creators, you know, definitely highlights women as well. And I want to just say something real quick about Bricks Why Not. I've kind of ranted about this on Pure Rant Fury, so I'm not going to turn into like some big rant, but I can't not say something. So Annabelle has applied to LAN a few times, and they've rejected her from LAN. I know that's probably like a harsher word to say for it, but this is what I wanted to say about it, because I'm trying to use the proper language, but LAN is a sausage fest. And I'm not saying that maybe they're not trying. And obviously there are more women in LAN now. So that's great, even though I'm usually a proponent of like, we've got already too many LAN members, but whatever. But the point is, Annabelle, in my opinion, is just like a perfect person for LAN. She's got the right demeanor for it. She, again, you know, she is involved with the community and promotes stuff. She is doing stuff like this where she promotes, like, you know, she shows you sets and informative things. Like, it's like, again, any creator, let alone female or whatever, like they can make whatever content they want. But the thing about Annabelle is she makes fun, inclusive, and informative content. Mm-hmm. And to me, you know, if you're going to just use LAN members pretty much for marketing, you know what I mean, or whatever, at least have some out there. And I know there is some, okay. I'm not trying to, again, paint all of them the same light, but just, she seems like the perfect one that can pull more people in, inform more people about stuff, you know, just a good connection. You know what I mean? I don't know. So it really, to me, I just felt like that was an issue. I don't think there's any really good reason for her not to be in LAN. But, you know, so I didn't want to be negative about anything. But look, I think it's important, even if I'm wrong or I don't have all the information or whatever, to at least say something. You know, when Lego promotes, you know, she built this and promotes, you know, diversity and equality and all this other stuff. But then you have someone that is almost perfect to be a LAN member. Mm-hmm. And applied multiple times, and even as applied, tried to do whatever they had said like to do or whatever, you know what I mean? And she's authentic. Mm-hmm. Like, she's not putting on a mask of niceness or whatever. She's just truly a good-hearted person, you know what I mean? And loves Lego, but yes, she obviously doesn't do it like I do, but she has pointed out stuff too that's not exactly right, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to just say that. That's all. Because Annabelle's an awesome person, and yeah, I just felt like she kind of deserved better about that. Mm-hmm. All right, next is Jen Builds. So the thing about Jen that is really awesome is this thing right here where she says, like, be kind to yourself. Like, that is not just something that Jen just writes there just to write or whatever. Like, she really promotes that about not just being kind to yourself, but being kind to other people. You know, she has, you know, her Sip and Build Fridays. So the other great thing about Jen is she builds mocks as well. And I really, you know, pay attention to a lot of the stuff that she builds as far as these buildings, because she has a city. And I'm always interested to see like the different architecture that she will put into that city. You know, she also is involved with a lot of stuff. You can see like she was part of the 48-hour charity stream, you know, again, the Sip and Build Fridays, but she also for like Black History Month, you know, she did a really interesting, cool little reel with all kinds of different, like, you know, Black creators in space. So yeah, Jen's just I would say, you know, a good positive vibe place to go, you know, and she's funny and she likes dogs.
That's always a plus.
Those are always two major pluses in my book. You got a sense of humor and you love dogs, man. You've got a special place in my heart. All right, the next person, Taco. So Taco is a very interesting person, very interesting woman. So she is a Lego STEM I always forget if it's STEM or STEAM anymore, but
I think it's STEAM.
Yeah, that's what I think, because I think they threw art in
there.
Yeah.
Lego STEAM teacher, also a Zumba. Did I say that right? Zumba instructor. So Taco, again, it's a very interesting woman. She brings, I would say, a different type of funny vibe to the community. Definitely a lot of like sauciness. Just like with Jen, like she's extremely funny. She like cracks me up on a regular basis. Sometimes she says stuff and I'm just like, wow, like that's really honest. But she's an amazing person, and I just think the world of her. Again, the Zumba stuff. You can see your Wolverine socks here with some dog hair. She's also a dog lover. She has a husky. But yeah, like, you know, Taco's a very upbeat person. And yeah, like I said, I feel like she kind of throws a little bit of hot sauce around, which is good, you know. So, but definitely go. And she was on Lego Masters too. I always forget about that sometimes, that she was on Lego Masters. But yeah, go follow Taco. Next, so you might not know who this is, because generally really not into Lego, more I would say probably into Funko and stuff like that. But I really wanted to shout her out. I don't want to like say her name, but she goes by No One Gives a Funko.
That's cute.
Now, the reason I really like, and I've spoken with her as well. She's a really sweet, honest person, very creative. But there's some things that I really wanted to kind of highlight about her. So she does a lot of like cosplay and makeup and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And she's gorgeous on top of it. But I have like 5 different pictures I kind of wanted to show, because her color palette is just off the charts. It's not just like she's a nerd. Like, she gets extremely creative. And I do believe like she has help with the friend here. I didn't want to get too much into it right now, but so you can see she does like the Funko. Yeah, this Black Panther outfit. I love also that she'll like gender swap all this stuff as well. Like, you know, she'll be Black Panther. Another one you'll see, she's actually like Clark Kent, Superman. But her color palette, man, like all these different pictures that she does, and there's many, many more. But it is just amazing how color coordinated, and like I said, the color palettes that she uses.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like trying to find just different ones of like these different bright colors that she does.
Oh, that's cool.
Just so many. I was trying to pick them. But she's like one of the coolest nerds ever. And hey, here's another one with Blue. Some Power Ranger stuff. Like, she knows about some stuff like more than I do, and I feel like I'm older than she, like way older than she is. But yeah, amazing woman. This is a Clark Kent.
Oh, cool.
I know.
That's nice.
Yeah, just good stuff, man. Good stuff. So yeah, definitely, you know, if you have to, maybe go back and pause, you know, to see the names on the pages and stuff like that, but definitely go follow them. Look, there's tons of women in the community, you know, that all have different things. Like, there's more that are mock builders. There's more that make really great creation, you know, content creating stuff, you know, videos, and there's just a lot of good stuff in the community revolving around women. Obviously, you know, we can't showcase everybody. So I just wanted to make sure that it's real easy to just be like, women, you know, or let's just show a bunch of pictures. But look, we talk about stuff all the time. Anybody that's followed me long enough, you know, I preach equality all the time. You know what I mean? But it's important, if we're going to highlight some women in the community, just in my opinion, I feel like it's important to showcase what they also bring to the community, you know, what they're all about. Because again, I'm sure we all think this way, but I don't put women into just one cookie cutter box. You know what I mean? There's such a wide variety of not only different women in the community from different places and different cultures and different backgrounds and different this and different that, but even like the content that they make is different. The Lego sets they build is different. The mocks they make is different. You know, Brick Huntress is one, you know, that comes to my mind, you know, with her mosaics and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like she's like the queen of mosaics. Like,
yeah,
like they're huge and some have lights. And so it's important, again, that it's not treated as some generic, you know, just content type of thing. You know what I mean? I think it's really important that, you know, you showcase, you know, again, what they're all about, because just like I said about Black History Month, you know, it's very important that we recognize and spotlight history, experiences. You know, we listen to people that go through different things with us. You know what I mean? It's important to do those things, but that's just a month that we highlight it. You know what I mean? But it should be just an all the time thing. You know what I mean? Just like with celebrating women, you know, there's just so many different things I think could be done. I think that could be talked about a little bit more sometimes. And I'll tell you what, if anybody watches Pure Rant Fury, they know that I will blow up comments. And look, men get them too. Don't get me wrong. Like, go look on any content creator, especially the bigger they get, you know, like Ryan gets a lot of hate sometimes, you know what I mean? But the comments that I've seen women get, dude, are just absolutely disgusting. Like, we're talking like Lego content creators, and I'm not talking about thirst traps either. Okay. And even them, they don't deserve to be getting any kind of disgusting comments either. You know, no matter what people say, but I'm talking about just a woman just doing her thing, you know what I mean? Like, not trying to, again, clickbait anybody or nothing. And again, a lot of women, because they know I'll throw the comments up and put them on Pure Rant Fury and like as justified. Yeah, they just send me stuff all the time, man. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, it's just disgusting, man.
It's crazy, dude.
And look,
I mean, listen, I don't know why, but I'm gonna go ahead and say there's a lot of women builders in the community, female, you know, they're way better than a lot of the guys' content.
For sure. Yeah,
they're way more detailed, way more specific, way more enjoyable. Like, and they do more. They shout people out there. You know, I'm just saying. So, you know, it's the underrated part of the community that's whack. Like, it should just be builders in general. That's it. It shouldn't be this part, that part. Should just be builders in general.
And I'm sure one day I'd just like to think we get to a point, just like with any minority and stuff, it just be like, it is just what it is. Like, it's just an awesome builder. You know what I mean? Because anybody, like don't get me wrong, there's different, maybe physical differences, obviously, between some of us and all that. But I mean, as far as like up here, yeah, man, like any woman, dude, like I've brought up like Meredith and some of them, man, like they can run circles around me, try to build a block. You know what I mean? So
listen, look at Jay, for instance. I'm curious to see the other side of her build area, because she always keeps it so discreet with just like 2 or 3 pieces behind there, and then you shoot up to the brick base area and you see hers, and it's like, wow. But I'm pretty sure on the other side of that camera,
Mo's over here.
I mean, because for me, I'm just a modest person, so it's like, yeah, only
that backlog is probably big, and
I think I want to say probably only 2 people have seen that hasn't been to my place, that's in the community, have actually seen what's going on the other side of the pond.
Yes. You see Hives, and then you see Drew's. Drew, I mean, he only shows us right there, but the other side of that is probably another 20 tables.
We know he has 72 tables now.
Exactly.
72.
Yeah, especially
tables that are not even open. And there's some new shelves. I want to go ahead and say there's new shelves on the wall. Since he started, that I've seen him streaming more, there's new shelves on the wall. There's more lights. Yeah,
you know he has light, because we didn't see that 72 table city
right
for like a year.
That's only on this side of the camera.
72.
If you flip the other side of the camera, that room probably goes way deep. Yeah,
knock down a wall or something.
Hives. Hive is showing us a different angle right now, but I've seen the other side of Hives, and it's kind of crazy.
I mean,
like,
if you go that way, I mean, there's
look at that.
I was like, I
wish I had that space.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know, maybe, and I'll probably regret it later, but I kind of want to downsize, man.
No.
Oh, send them my way.
I look.
I know
that
right now.
I know that it's probably like one of the most privileged things to say too. Like I have all this space that people dream of, and I'm like, I kind of want to just rein it in, you know.
Right. So
real quick, I just want to say there's a few new people out in the chat. I wanted to say hi to real quick, and then we'll get moving. Lana's not for the community. Lugs are. Yes, but lugs aren't perfect either.
Dream Builders lug is.
Yeah.
What's up? How you doing? I see Brick Dynasty out there. Jenna's the best. I mean, I'm not gonna say anybody's the best. Then I'm gonna deal with somebody being like, I thought I was the best. Let's see, somebody else out there. I saw Jesse. What's up, Jesse?
Hey.
Good morning to you. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Got Anthony out there. I know I'm getting in near the end, but good morning. Oh, you're here exactly when you're supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
What is that? Odele Orado.
Odele.
I'm just gonna say Odele because that's better. Hope you're doing well, Odele. Thank you for being here. I love your picture, by the way. Love it. Okay. Real quick, like I said, just one last thing I just want to point out, and I just think it's important to at least keep your eyes open and aware of trouble. So it doesn't happen often, but there's been a handful of times that women have literally been stalked or something like at the conventions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm not gonna get too much into that, but I'm just saying, like, just keep your eyes open for stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because,
for sure.
Don't be weird.
It's a scary thing. And yeah, obviously
be respectful of people in their space.
Yeah. And look, I you know, I think sometimes it's almost an unfair situation because look, somebody can come at me. I dare them. You know what I mean? But like, you know, if a woman is smaller or something, you know, or by herself or, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah, that could be very dangerous. So, I've seen High Space. I know, right? Okay. So that is that. All right, real quick, we're going to do the segments and then we are going to do the giveaway. So let me get the segments ready. Let's do celebrations first. It's celebration. I had a lot of birthdays. Here we go. All kinds of birthdays. It's a celebration.
Yeah, happy birthday to half the community.
Yes, half the community for sure.
Super Hot Bricks, good morning.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's one part of Super Hot Bricks. Yep. I said super.
I don't know which one it is.
A lot of birthdays.
All right. The next segment we got is Minifig Mug Monday. If you got a mug, you got a fig, you got a camera, send it to Instagram, tag hashtag Minifig Mug Monday, and tag at least Brick Baby, but you can tag any of us. So here we go. Thank you, Britt. Appreciate that.
Yes.
All right. We are going to go ahead and do the member giveaway. So that way we got enough time to get that out of the way. Anybody is curious what it is, if you just come in, it's going to be the Lord of the Rings gift of purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah, nicely. It's a crisp box too. It's very, very, very not damaged. Anyways, all right. Let's get this thing pulled up here. Oh, you know what? I need to redo it so we can hear the sound. Hold on a minute. But while we're waiting, how about an air horn for women?
Oh, you got a new member.
What?
Oh, nice.
What? Hold on a minute. I can't see. Hold on a minute.
Super.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. I think I can put your name in here. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get you in here. I think I can. Hold on. I just gotta make sure I put it in here. Super Hawk Bricks. Probably spelling it wrong right now, but that's okay. Yeah, because I wrote super instead of super. All right, so let's see here. I appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Yeah, you have no idea actually how much I appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Good luck to everybody. You got a 1 in 35 chance. Oh man, no music. Damn, I'll have to change that next time. Here we go. Oh boy.
Are you serious?
Oh, what?
Wow.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. No way, dude. No way.
Man. The luck.
Right.
Go buy a lotto ticket tonight.
Yeah, I know. Watch all the other members are gonna be like, you
what the hell, you mother.
Congratulations to you both.
Birthday miracle.
I know, right? And happy birthday. Happy birthday. So there you go. It's kind of like a little birthday gift.
Yeah.
But message me. I can't remember if I have your address because I can't remember.
Who won?
Super.
Super.
I know, right? But you know, like I was saying, man, happy birthday. You know what I mean? So yeah, if I don't have your address, I can't remember. Just send me wherever you want me to send it, and I'll send it to you. Awesome.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right. Yeah.
Nice.
Congrats. Well, it's been a very woman-tastic episode.
It really has been.
I'm really trying to like stretch this woman thing out as far as I can.
Yeah, you're amazing.
All right. Yeah. Oh goodness, I'm silly. That's all I am. And apparently sometimes a little mean. Anyway.
Oh no.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I've seen Friday.
You know, totally random. And this is very inappropriate to even probably say on Good Morning.
Wow.
Oh wow.
But
right. See,
I'm really looking forward to Scary Movie 6 coming out, man.
Oh
Yeah, you know why? Because part of
it already came out.
I don't think so.
Oh no, Scary Movie. I'm thinking of
that's
Scream 7.
a
I'm
scary
thinking of Scream.
or whatever it is. But yeah, I'm talking about the comedy. Because for some of us, we grew up kind of when, you know, I don't know about the third and fourth one or whatever, but definitely the first two.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I love the Wayans family. Like from In Living Color to I'm gonna, you know, like Get You Sucker.
Yeah.
To like just dude, Keenan Ivan,
Blank Man,
Damon, the Marlon and oh my God, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But Sean, dude, Kim's gonna make an appearance in this movie. Like, I haven't seen. I think his name was Kim. Yeah, Kim Wayans. Yeah, I haven't seen her in forever, man.
Yeah,
so look, and
the
one thing
Marlon talk about
Ivory, you don't see the original
Wayans family
right.
created the halftime show.
No,
that's Keenan Ivory.
Yeah. So listen to Marlon's interview.
Wow.
I remember. No, I grew up. You remember when the Super Bowl was on and Living Color was on at the same time, and they had a counter during.
It was always on Sunday.
Yep, and people stayed. So many people stayed there. So the halftime shows we know it now. They already had a halftime show going on, but it was like just local bands, and it wasn't anything pizzazzy. The next year they had Michael Jackson at their halftime show.
Wow.
They were like, "Oh, this is."
I interviewed Sean one time and totally screwed that interview up.
No,
because I didn't realize that they weren't part of Scary Movie 3.
Yeah,
I didn't know they had like gotten
copyright
screwed
stuff.
over. And so I was young. I was in my 20s, and they just threw this to me. Like, the morning show had quit, so I was like, fill in, and they were like, "Hey, Sean's here. You got to interview him." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I'm like looking up crap and trying to do it. And I asked him about Scary Movie 3, and he just looks at me like live on the air, and he's like, "I didn't have anything to do with that. I don't know what you're talking about." And I'm like,
they got burned.
All right, and that interview just went. I was like, "All right, thanks for coming in, man." Dude, it sucked.
The one thing I've just like, they're funny. So obviously that's one of the reasons I like them. You know what I mean? But I've always appreciated that. Again, they're very equal with their comedy, man. Like they will make fun of anybody, and I just really appreciate that because you guys know me. I mean, look, there's obviously some things I won't say, you know what I mean, or whatever. But like, I just feel like nobody is more special than anybody else. You know what I mean? Like, comedy's comedy, and sometimes it's offensive. You know what I mean? But like, I am glad not only that they're doing something again, but they got their Scary Movie back. Because I saw the trailer and I was dying, dude. I was like,
listen, I started watching YouTube, you and Lene, because of the way the opposites that y'all bring.
Right.
I was scrolling through YouTube one day and I'm like, wait a minute, what did he just say? I locked in, and from that moment on, I was a fan. And then I go to Instagram and then I see Lene. I'm like, oh, she's nice. Like, let me follow her. Let me see what's up. And then Andrew was just laughing all the time. And then Jay down there, she just creative. Like, everybody brings so much, but Hive, man, you real. So don't dumb it down.
You're real one.
I appreciate
Don't dumb it down. Don't say you're not gonna say, because it tuned in for real. I had a bunch of people like, yo, listen, look what he's gonna say.
I appreciate it very much. I really do, because clearly some people aren't, fans. But I will say this, when I was going kind of through it, whatever, a year or so ago it was, I really saw, like, a lot of people in the community that understood, you know what I mean, kind of got it, or whatever. But yeah, I don't want to rehash all that, or I'll just get triggered, and next thing you know, it's gonna be fury this morning, you know what I mean? So, anyways, real quick, Brick Dynasty W for the ladies this week. That's right. Right.
Yes.
Like I said, go tell a woman that you admire and respect that she's awesome. You know what I mean? And look, I'm not saying you got to treat them special. You got to treat women more special than whatever. But I mean, but recognize everybody goes through stuff. You know what I mean? And there's no doubt women have gone through a lot of crap, man, for quite a while. I mean, you know what I mean? Just dealing with different things, and so, and yeah, it's just important to recognize things, even if laws, or whatever are equal and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, there's still a lot of things that women go through that men have no idea about. You know what I mean? So just keep those things in mind. All right, real quick.
Cash App your favorite woman.
What's that?
Cash App your favorite woman.
All right, now come on now. You're really triggered me this episode. Look at it. Air horn for Cash App.
That's a good one, Jay. Smiley me. Put the sign in front of it.
Let's start.
Link is in my bio.
I'll add
it. Real quick.
I'll put it in the chat.
That sometimes it's good to do certain things, even small things. Like, for instance, I've tried to change a lot of my language up. And instead of saying negative Nancy, I say negative Nicholas. You know what I mean? It took me a while, but I finally went ahead and embraced mansplaining. And look, the reason I did was Clever Pig one day was telling me, he's like, well, we've been saying the word bitchin' forever. You know what I mean? So maybe, it's time to use, a different word sometime. You know what I mean? Like, so, because, like, and then it was like a light bulb. I was like, oh, yeah, if I say I'm bitching about something, you know what I mean? Like, I know I don't mean it directly, but I guess that's kind of where it comes from, as far as like, oh, the woman's nagging and whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like, well, if we're gonna use that,
and that's how I apply freckles is Mario. So it's cute freckles.
Somebody just interrupted me and mansplained something to me.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right, Brick Mamba, what do you want to shout out or say about anything?
Well, I mean, I'm just getting back to work. I was on vacation for a little while celebrating Little Brick's 10th birthday.
Nice.
And I mean, we did a lot. I'm getting back to it. I'm redoing the Lego vault, and I got rid of a lot of stuff. The shelves are coming down off the wall now, and the move is happening soon. It's not happening as fast as I thought, but that's why I haven't been really posting, just stories here and there. But I will be getting back to it. Hopefully, I can jump on with Drew when he starts the show, and I want to be here more. I want to be present more, but other than that, I'm just chilling, man. I picked up some stuff. I ain't really posted, but there's some stuff there.
Awesome, right on.
Nice.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Back from the dirty Legoland,
Bad experience. We did go to Super Mario World, and Super Mario World is amazing.
Oh yeah,
really?
If you haven't been there, the Nintendo World, if you haven't been there, please go. It is amazing. It is a full-on experience. Like you're in Mario World, like you're in there.
Nice.
From the escalator, you're going up. You're in the pipe, and everything is happening.
I want to go.
That
Yeah.
sounds like fun.
Well, you guys were serious about the Cash App stuff, weren't you?
Hey,
Hey, Jay had a great idea, and I moved on it.
Hey.
Quarter Brick.
Listen to Jay; she's wise.
Jay, what else you want to promote?
I got
besides Cash App?
Venmo.
He's
like,
I got
promoting the Venmo
Zelle,
account.
look, everything is the quarter brick.
Well,
Put whatever in front of it.
oh my
gosh.
gosh!
Upsell.
She said, "I got Zelle and Venmo."
I got Zelle. Look, I got eBay.
You got any content you want to promote?
Yeah. Any of that?
My Cash Apps.
Yeah.
Watch, Dick will come out with some content about Cash App.
Yeah.
Hey, Cash App sponsor me because Brickcraft won't.
I mean,
Dang. He's calling everybody out today.
that's
We
good. I
can't
like
talk
that.
about Brickcraft.
Yeah.
No, I do.
You know
I do
what?
like.
I'll
them. I'm
read
just,
about Brickcraft if you want.
I still got my Brickcraft shelf. I still got it.
That's all right. And look, everybody. To be fair, Jay does live in California,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
the Cash App means a lot more.
The gas is
Gas alone, man.
gas is $4.75.
She
Ugh.
said about Maryland.
That's actually not as high as I thought it was going to be.
Oh no, there was a news segment probably about like 3 miles away from me. Gas is $8 at some of these
Yeah,
gas
that's what I was thinking, like 6, 7, 8 ish.
Yeah, but I go to Costco, so I get a little bit of a
Yeah, Mayo.
Great.
Even our international friends are like, yeah, California,
Yeah.
beautiful
Yeah.
place. Wouldn't want to live there.
yeah. You could just live here through me.
So
I'll send you pictures from the beach.
which are beautiful beaches. There's no doubt about that, man. You know what's wild about Cali too is like, because I used to live in San Diego, but I've heard about like all the way up north, where it's a little more chilly and you got like, the seals.
Mhm. Oh, San Francisco, yeah, or actually even Monterey. Yeah,
That's where like the redwood
Yeah.
forests are, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so Lego Longoria, what about you, my friend? You got any Cash Apps you want to like promote?
Oh, yeah,
No.
it's his birthday. I mean,
No,
but it's his birthday, so
It is my
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
so,
friend.
yeah.
You
Thank
doing
you.
anything special today?
We're running around. I'm taking one of my daughters to cheer practice. The other one's at a game right now with my wife. So we're kind of splitting, conquer and divide today. I'll probably have a little dinner tonight with the family. We went out last night and had some dinner. So probably a little something before we start the work week. It is my last week at my job. So I'm going to be phoning it in pretty much all week until Friday. So
Right on.
yeah. And then I start my new job on the 16th. So I'm excited
Dude,
about that.
that's my birthday.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah. I've been trying to figure out where I want to go out to eat for my birthday because that's a tradition, like for all of our birthdays. Like,
Yeah.
we pick where we want to go eat. And I don't know, man. I'm kind of in the mood for a really good prime rib.
Ooh, nice.
That sounds good.
Heck
Yeah. But yeah, happy birthday. And
hopefully come check me and my wife out next Saturday night builds. We didn't do one last night because of the birthday, but come check us out every Saturday night.
Do it.
Yeah.
Brick Babe, what about you?
Oh Lord, so much.
I know, right? So
well,
much going on.
tonight, catch me on the Brickworld channel with the Brickworld Bros for Think Outside the Blocks. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then tomorrow, Mom and Mo. And yeah, that's about it as far as live stuff.
Right on. You know, I was noticing, did you change some stuff up in the background? Because I didn't really get so many brickheads.
So no, I did. The brickheads are all on this side. They used to be the top 3. So I had 6 out. Oh, Father. They had I had get down.
He's like, it's my birthday.
That's
right.
No,
I'm gonna celebrate, David.
That's cheese. That's not Spidey. The brickheads are here, and I'm in the midst of like cleaning up everything, and then we moved some of the loose brick. We're trying to make like all that side that wraps around the loose brick. It's crazy. And then that's Mo's side over there. So we're cleaning. We're cleaning up.
Spring cleaning.
Yeah, I need to clean mine.
Thanks for noticing.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta clean too. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it looks great. Yeah, but you guys don't see like all this.
Everything underneath here is a mess.
I admire people that can keep places clean.
I know.
I mean, it's not that's the only way I'm allowed to do it here is if I keep it clean. If I have a set that doesn't match the other set on the show, I got to take it down. She doesn't allow it.
Aesthetics.
Yeah, I do know.
Come over here.
Any Lego starts
no theme. There's no cross theming here. There's only one theme on the shelf.
Yeah, gotta keep it tight and tidy. Right on. Yeah, as far as me, my Pure and Fury. We probably won't have an episode of Good Morning Brickworld next Sunday because I'll have to pick Mrs. Hive up from the airport. I don't know, some ungodly hour, but I don't think it's ungodly. I think it's like more like 6-7 in the morning or something like that. So, yeah. So I don't know if something changes. Obviously, I will let everybody know. As far as everything else goes, yeah, it's hard to say what random things we'll be doing. I will be, now that I've been feeling better, I'll be putting out some more short form type videos again, some bite-sized rants and stuff like that. I've been actually wanting to do bite-sized raves also, just to kind of balance it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't think of anything that I really like.
Like the Grinch, right?
I know, man. I know. I'm just kidding. There are some things I got coming up. But most stuff, I don't know. It's nothing special per se. So I'd rather it be something worth something to talk about or rave about. But we'll see.
Listen, real quick. I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if the rest of the crew feels like that, but you have provided almost 300 episodes on here. And I know the community is thankful for that. But I think we should interview you on the last one or 299 going into 300.
Interview me?
Yes, absolutely.
Like me?
Oh, yeah. Interview you. Just talk about you. Talk about how you felt. Like, where's it going? What's the future looking like? How'd you start Pure Rant? I think we should definitely, and I'm putting it out there. Let the chat, let the chat feel, that we're gonna interview. We're gonna put Hive in the hot seat. We're gonna bring him to, let him open up.
Hey man, don't threaten me with a good time. We'll feed him. No, that's fine.
Check that out. Yeah.
I have a feeling probably the last couple of episodes are just going to be probably just random. We'll just literally just try not to structure anything necessarily. And just kind of have fun. The last couple of days. It doesn't mean we won't still like do the news or something, but like as far as like a certain theme, I guess it just depends. But I really want it to be very comfortable the last couple episodes. You know what I mean? That we don't have to worry about.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat. The chat feels
in the hot seat.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I guess
we want to know where it started, like how you feel, like what's it doing, like you're meeting Lene, you're meeting Drew, and everything, man.
I was like, because I figured everybody knows how I feel about stuff.
I found the first picture when I met Hive. I don't say I met Hive by accident. We didn't.
I don't remember because I feel like it was sometime around
it was March.
Around a Brick Fair, Virginia thing going on.
No, it was at the Lego store. You were there with Will, and I was like, Hive. It was like we were in line.
Oh, you mean like when we first met in person
years ago?
Oh, yeah, I think that was it. Yeah. yeah, look, if people, if the chat, if they want to know anything, it's fine. For sure.
Oh yeah, I found that picture.
Yeah. I planned on making a oh yeah, because that was when a lot of people saw that they're like, man, Hive's pretty tall.
Yep, first time I met Hive.
Yeah, I'm hoping I won't lose track or forget or whatever, but yeah, I plan on making like a little bit of a collage. I don't know if that's the right word. Of like, I was going to start with like the very first episode I did and just kind of go throughout the years and show the different hosts, because a lot of people that are newer, they don't realize, like, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like at least 5 other co-hosts throughout the years. Yeah, there's just been a lot of history.
Longest, though.
yeah. You definitely have that bad as far as being on the longest.
Brag. I might not have been the first, but I was determined to ride it out.
Sorry, just checking the chat. You guys, appreciate you very much. And yeah, we got a new member outro. Sorry, Superhawk Bricks, you are not in the member outro because I already made it. Yeah, sorry, it was a little too late for that. Anyways, but yeah, like I said, if things change, next Sunday we'll let everybody know, but probably, like I said, probably not gonna have an episode then. But yeah, we've only got basically 5 weeks left now. So
yeah,
what's March, April? So I would imagine, unless we postpone too many episodes, yeah, probably the last episode will be in April. So, all right, I'm gonna do the member outro. We will see you guys next Sunday, or next Sunday probably. And yeah, stay safe. And thank you, women.
Yes,
thank you for being awesome.
Yes.
Another error from women. I guess. And we cash app some women if you got time and some money.
Cash app a good woman today.
There you go. All right, everybody. See you later. Peace out.